Good morning, winning students. Mr. Reinke here. I'm standing in Lisbon, Portugal. My wife and I got into here yesterday, and I'm now on a central plaza area. You can see the big arch behind me. Beyond it is a huge plaza where public gatherings are held. It's around some government buildings and so forth, and it's surrounded by government buildings. But I wanted to show you a couple of things. First of all, one of the things that's interesting, there are no concrete sidewalks in Lisbon. If they're all like cobblestone. That means little tiny pieces of marble or small squares of marble. Look at what they do, people. Look at the floors. Can you see in this plaza area how this marble becomes a design, how they turn it into designs? Anyway, now behind me you can see how this big plaza area extends up several streets. It's lined with a lot of restaurants where you sit in the middle. This morning my wife and I had some pastries. I've never seen these kind of pastries before. And what's interesting, people in Portugal, when you see people drinking coffee, they drink these little tiny porcelain cups of coffee. I couldn't find a big cup of coffee. The biggest I found, they had some Go cups that were about 8 ounces. So I had some coffee this morning, but it wasn't a lot. But it was pretty good, okay? They drink the coffee really, really stiff here, okay? Hey, a couple of things I wanted to share with you, and that is that I made this trip my own personal writing project time, so I've not done anything on Cherry Street. I did before we left, but I wanted to share something with you about my own personal writing time on the crossing. It was 6 days uninterrupted, and as we crossed, I spent a lot of time writing. And I want to tell you, people, I'm trying to do what I believe. And that is, don't fall in love with your own words. After 5 days of writing, and I mean writing and rewriting and revising and changing and adapting things, what I ended up doing, I looked at it, and I looked at 10 pages of writing, and you know what? It wasn't working. I had to throw it away. Now, some of the ideas that I've got there I will be using and incorporating differently, but I had to change everything. I had to start completely over again. And I think my new start is better. But what I'm telling you is, folks, if you're going to write, plan on writing and rewriting and revising, because that's what I had to do. I will be back in, we'll be flying out to North Dakota tomorrow. I will be in Bismarck Monday morning through Thursday afternoon. I'm going to be at BSC for a teacher's training thing. So those evenings I will be working on Cherry Street and trying to think of anything else. Oh, guess what? They have streetcars here. 9th and 10th graders, we've ridden the streetcar several times, and it comes right by our motel on this little tiny street. I mean, my wife and I, if we stretch our arms across, we can cover the whole street. It's really a narrow street. Some of the streets here are ridiculously narrow. I can't believe it. We're in an older section of town. And yeah, I'll just show you a little bit what the buildings look like up here. Okay, anyway. But it was fun to ride a streetcar. And I'll tell more about that this fall, those of you who are going to be there. Anyway, you guys take care. God bless, and we'll talk to you again. Have a good one. Bye-bye.